I'm so pretty, I'm so pretty, I just want to be a little girl in this world. Can I be
cute.
a girl? I love you, let's be friends. My pink little ground. I love you for making this.
Okay, that's enough. Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
He keeps wanting to hit me in the face. I'm gonna have to get him.
It's like, boom. Oh, I'm so sorry,
Yes.
sweetheart.
He's the sensitive one, but he's always smacking me.
Anyway, welcome to this week's edition of
Nitta be damned.
Be Damned. I'm Gregory Patrick.
And I'm Philip Champagne.
And I'm going to have a cigarette. That's going to be the prelude to our show.
I feel like he was going to get ready. We're going to read a novel. You know, it's like, today on Masterpiece Nitty.
Anyway.
Yes.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers. Oh, wait, there it is.
I'm in a really good mood today. I just am. It's one of those days you wake up.
I think it's sleep deprivation.
That's possible too.
Yes.
Y'all know me. I'll go like, 20 days of going like boom, 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 and then one day just go splat.
Yep.
But I'm in a really good day. It's cool that Sundays happen to be gray sometimes.
Every day is like Sunday.
Okay, so when you have a gray Sunday and you've got a pot of chili on the stove,
Yes.
and you're stocked with beer,
Mm-hmm.
and you get a chance to just sit on the couch and let the drizzle happen and get your knitting out,
Yes.
that is a great Sunday, you know? I like
agree.
those. It's hearthy and homey.
I was going to show you the dude I was working on, but I left him way over there.
Well, we can get to that.
Okay, we'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
Playtime with
Maybe
Phil.
we'll do a Frankenstein adaptation.
Playtime with
It's
Phil.
alive! Wait for that later in the show. Okay.
Anyway, back to that cigarette of mine.
Yes. Thank God it's taken so long.
You know, we've been bitching so much about how rainy it's been, but you know, it's okay if it's on a Sunday. You know, we have nowhere we have to be today.
No.
So-
no, but the rain has been a motherfucker.
We're gonna,
Let's just say it.
it's fucked with our yard
Yeah.
truck in a bad way. We lost both of our bookings this week. Friday night and yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
So in a
We thank them for them.
yes,
Yeah.
and we're like, I'm sorry, we can't show up.
Show up. We can't destroy our materials.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't waterproof.
So yesterday we decided if we couldn't take the truck on the road,
Mhm.
that we were going to go live on Facebook to show y'all the truck and us sitting there with all of our stuff, eating boiled peanuts, drinking
Okay.
a beer.
Buggery, buffering, and foolhardery. Whatever, foolhardery, that's not even
It's
an
just
English word.
damn foolishness.
It's damn foolishness. It just didn't work.
It didn't work. We thought it was working, but it was so blotchy and sketchy and kept skipping.
Yes.
And then we were like, well, maybe that wasn't so
We'll
bad.
just download it from Facebook when we're done.
Yeah, and it wouldn't even play. It was like corrupt.
Yes.
And so we're like, so any of y'all who happened to watch it while it happened,
Yeah.
thanks a lot. We
Right.
had a lot of fun doing it. We just
Because let me
didn't-
tell you,
didn't realize it was
we
gonna
were
be that
there.
bad.
We were there, but we didn't get to see it.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, I was holding this foolish phone, and that's it. That's all I got. And so you got to see Gregory in his redneckest fabulousness. You know, it was, you're right, Neil, it was the opening for King of the Hills. And Gregory did go look at it later. But I guess he's, that's what they do. We should do that. We could do a parody of it. Me, you, Pepe.
Yeah, we could, I don't know.
You
What
stand-
was that answer? Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see what Bombard's body language has to say about that. Yeah, sure. Anyway, the coolest part about doing the Facebook Live thing was getting to, like, basically chit-chat with y'all in real time.
Yes, Gregory didn't realize I was doing that. He thought I was just throwing out just random
Because he does
bits
that anyway.
because I do that anyway, and then I had to put your names on it if you did realize that. You noticed that yourselves. Because we did need a moderator. We really do need that third person to come along and just do all the filming while Gregor and I can sit and chit-chat.
Yeah.
And they go, well, Ann Rice just said, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and we can go, oh, well, thank you, Ann, on camera. Well, unfortunately, I haven't built that robot yet.
But we tried. It didn't work out. We'll try it again some other time. Because, like, we pulled up my laptop instead of using his phone.
Yes.
And we discovered it was a lot quicker. It was better. But by then we had already done it. So what was the point? Yeah. So we'll try it again some other time. We will.
Because it was kind of fun. I was a little annoyed. It was a little hot. But we will definitely do that again. Probably for a croquet tournament. We'll just set up the cameras and you can watch us play croquet.
That would be fun.
I think it would.
Hey, look, sun.
I told you.
Now see, if I say, please don't rain, it's going to go...
It'd be 1,000 degrees outside and all the clouds are going to disappear.
Here it was 2 minutes later saying how much I liked, actually, that today was kind of drizzly and gray with all that, and it said, no, fuck you, little boy.
You, because all week we've been saying, please, 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 these people are making us come to their places late in the afternoon, or asking us to come to their places late in the afternoon.
Yeah, and the rainy season is almost over.
Yeah.
But until then, we're at the mercy of the thunderstorm.
Yes. At the mercy of a lot of things.
So we discussed it already that, like, what's it, Monday?
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow morning, we are going out with the truck to just drive up to people and say,
please,
we got to be on the road.
I will prostrate myself. Prostrate?
That's better.
Prostrate myself.
I'm going to prostate
I'm going to prostate myself right here. And if you don't let me park my truck, you're going to get to witness it all.
I don't want to see that.
No, seriously. I might have to, prostrate myself. Is that right?
I'll just be out there going, please, 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 please.
And I don't know how you learned how to do that so well. I got nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
Man can cry on a dime.
I'm an actor.
Yes, that's what it is.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm just a television show host.
It sounds like at some point somebody would say, I never see them knitting. Well, I'm not really a knitter. I just play one.
Well, on television, that's right.
But we are knitting a shitload of stuff right now. And crochet.
Gregory's working on another baby doll dress.
Yeah, cute little tiny little baby doll dress.
It always works better in the back. I don't know why I always try to put it up at the camera.
Get it away from the cigarettes.
Oh,
look, now we're blue.
Hey, blue.
What happened?
It's because of that.
Oh.
Yeah, I bet you because the filter, the automatic lighting.
I don't like us that color.
Yeah, we're blue now. The automatic function lighting button has decided to change everything, and
you look like, I don't know, Violet. You're turning violet.
Violet.
You look like a couple of
them. It is weird. Really. All right, even back here, that's not working.
No. Put some other color up. There.
No, wait, it went back to blue. It's magic.
Oh,
goddamn technology.
Y'all know what we look like.
You do.
All right, so what were
and some of you think we're handsome.
Oh, yeah. We're doing a lot of knitting and crocheting because here's the thing.
Yeah.
We're basically doing this huge fundraiser for our neighbor, okay? Now, I'll tell you a quick backstory if you haven't read my blog. Teresa moved here with her daughter a month ago.
It's her first month.
Yes, she was living in a really bad area.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have a lot of money. The worst part of it, though, was that she was living with an abusive husband for 18 years. Yeah. And for her birthday, she couldn't take it anymore and said, I'm out of here. I want to put my kid into a good neighborhood with good schools. And, okay, here's the thing. We don't live in, like, the really nice area of town. It's just a nice neighborhood. It's a really nice neighborhood.
Families.
And with friendly people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, nobody here is wealthy.
No.
Well,
$300,000 house.
That's median average.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's rather in Orlando.
Normal.
My bad.
But anyway, so she moved here with her daughter, and she got a job delivering pizzas.
Yes.
And you know, where she's delivering pizzas does not make. I think she makes like $25 a day.
Is what she was saying. Yeah.
But they managed to work it out. Well, I saw her 2 days ago sitting on the stairwell. And she was just crying, and I said, what's the matter? She goes, I can't come up with the rest of my rent no matter how hard I'm working. I just can't do it, and I'm afraid I'm going to have to leave. This new life of mine isn't going to get started. It's going to end before it even begins. And she was saying that her only option that she could see was either go to a woman's shelter or go back to her husband. And I put my foot down and said, girl, I don't have the money to give you, but I am a very determined and ambitious person, and I have got a shop full of stuff, and I've always got a donate button. You let me help you out. And she says, there's no way I could pay you back. I said, it's not about repayment. You're never paying me back. It's a gift. So many people have been so good to Philip and I that any chance we get to help anybody else in return, of course, we are going to be the first ones on the front lines fighting that for you. I mean, even we are going to help Teresa out, and that comes all to y'all helping us. Once she's done, next month, if there's somebody else that needs help, we're going to jump in and help them too. We have to pay back how good people have been to us, and that is the best way to do it.
Yes, just pass it forward, I think is what they call it.
Passing it forward.
We're just passing it forward.
She has no idea about the internet, how to use it. She's never owned a computer, and she's like, I don't know how you do that. And I'm like, I got this. Don't you worry about it. I'll handle everything. I'll see. We have to do this by Tuesday morning. It's now Sunday. So Tuesday morning is when her rent is due because of the holiday and all that. If she can go to the post office and give it to them Tuesday morning, it will go into our landlord's P.O. box without having to go through the system. The mailman will just walk over and put it in our landlord's P.O. box. And that way she will have her rent on time. Okay. So we have, I guess, about 48 hours, not quite, to meet our goal. Cool. So that's another reason why I feel like I'm in a good mood. We're helping people. I like that. It makes me feel inspired. So y'all check out our shop. Look around for stuff in there. If we have like something like one of his strange friends or something that I've knit or crocheted is sold out, check back in about an hour after that, because he and I are stocking it full of product. And of course, there's always the donate button. So if you're watching this on our Facebook channel, those are above, I think. Those links are above. If you're watching it on YouTube, the links are all down below. So, with that said, let's get on with the show.
All right.
Let's have a great time.
All right.
All right, everybody.
Now that we're done with all that.
Oh, this is like our own little Jerry Lewis telethon. And that always used to happen on Labor Day, too.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Well, in honor of Jerry.
In honor of Jerry.
Jerry's passing.
Yeah.
This
Cheers.
is our telethon for someone who really needs a hand.
There you go. We're keeping that charity alive.
Yeah. If
y'all saw last week, our foreign correspondent, Big Daddy Neil.
Deal.
He was going up for a job interview.
He was.
Well, why don't we just see how things turned out for Neil, shall we? Okay. Neil,
please.
Take it away.
Hello Crocheters, it's Neil over in sunny Salford, and I just thought I'd give you an update. I've been for an interview this morning and I had to do a 15-minute micro teach and on sentence structure, and then had an interview afterwards, and I've got the job. Woohoo! There were 3 other people there, and apparently, not to be big-headed, but why not? Apparently I was the most confident and just got on with it, and apparently I project myself very well and I have presence. So it's originally the job was only going to be for 6 hours, but now it's 12 hours. So so that's all good, because I only really needed 6 hours, but 12 hours means I'll have a little bit of extra money to play with. So so I thought I'd show you me suited and booted. I didn't wear a tie. Can't be doing with ties, they're sexist, so don't get me onto that rant. Anyway, I thought I'd let you know, just in case you're having sleepless nights about how my interview went. Alright, I'll speak to you soon. Bye.
Yay! Neil gets to teach people how to English! Yes! Yes! Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations, man. That's really cool. And don't forget, sentence structure should come from Hustler.
Oh, that's nice. If they're college students.
Yes.
If they're college students.
Or Releasing Beauty.
What does that mean? Is that
That's
like a...
No, that's one of those Anne Rice Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, Releasing Beauty. That's right, because a bunch of princes and princesses get released.
You look really good, all booted and suited and strapped up and ready to go.
Y'all got like a clean shave. Not clean shave, but you know what I mean. And gold, silver and gold. Make for divine decoration.
That's not the word.
Is that the line?
No.
Well, I made that up myself. That's just
Y'all,
strictly for you.
y'all just wait for our Christmas episode. Y'all are
Oh.
gonna. I have had this planned out in my head for months.
We got Halloween coming up too.
We got Halloween coming up, but I can't wait to get to the Christmas episode.
I'm scared of the Christmas.
Imagine us and our foreign correspondents in claymation.
How are you going to do that?
I can do anything.
Okay.
Philip.
All right. All right. This
All
is a new one on me. So I didn't know my husband was a third-year film student. That's right, because that's when they learn that shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All
Third
right.
year in film school is not animatronics, stop-motion photography.
Remember, we tried a little of it.
We
to
did,
show
it
you.
kinda worked.
Yeah,
It did kinda work.
It was a lot of fun.
Yes.
Anyway,
Okay.
so we're already talking about. It's only like early September. We're already talking about Christmas.
Because we're wishing it's that cold. Because I'm tired of this heat.
Yeah, it's not the heat so much. It's just that mugginess.
Fair enough.
You know, all you got to do is just stand out there. You don't even have to be active, and the next thing you know, your clothes are like soaking wet.
Yes.
But it's only in August.
And we're spoiled a little with the air conditioning. You know, people ask us how we deal with the heat in Florida. We go inside where the air conditioning is.
Yeah, well, I don't know what your falls when we're gonna go inside to the AC.
Well, I would go swimming because I miss my kiddie pool because we used to have a kiddie pool.
we did when we lived in that little. It was not a one bedroom. It was a studio.
It was a studio.
Garage apartment.
Yes. But I don't know how they fit a car in there.
I don't know either.
I don't either.
But it was 10 by 12. I think that was how big it was.
Sure.
Okay, it was 10 by 12.
Sure.
Both of us lived in there with 2 cats.
Mhm.
Okay, anyway. We had a
Well,
little nice, beautiful little garden.
For my
private garden.
43rd birthday, right?
Yeah, for his birthday,
Yeah.
I got him a kiddie pool.
It wasn't like, it wasn't the one with the fishes that's blue and the little fake rubber, plastic thing. It was a nice, like,
It was like
it was a 10-foot pool.
Yeah, it was like an adult kiddie pool.
Yeah,
It
I
was
could
cute.
go, but I could put my arms out.
It was
But
only
I
like
could turn-
$20.
It was only like, it was cheap. It was
Yeah.
cheap. I keep asking him to get me another one for here, but
You know how they get you though. The
Uh.
pool itself was only $20, but then the pump to put air in it. And,
Oh, yes.
And then the cover.
yes,
on
because we
top.
had to get that later, right? Because I was like, I don't know how I'm going to blow it was a giant inflatable kiddie pool. It had like a 6-inch
Yeah.
sides on it, all the way around it that you blew up.
And he sat out there one day.
and tried.
Oh Lord, let's just get. The
I look like that trumpet player, you know who I'm talking about. Well, that guy? That's what I look like. With this giant plastic thing in my
trumpet
mouth.
guy. You mean like a cherub?
No, sir. He's a black fella.
Oh.
I apologize for not remembering his name. Jesus. But I should know what his name is because I was a trumpet player. Dizzy Gillespie.
There you go. That's that guy.
That's that guy.
That's that guy.
He had those cheeks from blowing on that all the time that shaped like a balloon. That's what I look like. So that's my story of my kiddie pool that I miss.
Okay, I got a quick story for y'all.
Oh no.
This happened this morning. All right, so we have our nuclear food, trapped under, in the
Oh yes.
pantry, right?
Beanie weenies.
And
Potted
some
meat.
stockpiling food
Water.
for the nuclear Holocaust thanks to
that's-
North Korea,
Korea
right?
is coming. Yeah.
And then that little jackass, set off a hydrogen bomb this morning, okay? And of course, that makes you nervous, right? Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, then this one gets up, and his phone, all I hear is like the emergency broadcast
Yes.
system fucking
Yes,
noise.
loud.
And I'm like, what the hell is going on? He's like, oh, there's an Amber Alert. And I'm like,
So Amber Alert has the same sound on my phone that the
Uncool.
national disaster
No.
sound comes.
see, if you grew up in the 80s or 90s,
Mm-hmm.
you are triggered by that particular sound. You know what that sound means.
Usually it always meant a test. I've never been anywhere in my entire life that sound meant anything other than we are performing a test.
That's
This is a
right,
test
because
of our
we've never
national broadcast system.
had a nuclear attack
Yes.
before. But that sound was to get you ready to go. Oh, you hear the noise? We've been
Ooh,
testing this.
When I never thought of anything. People don't have that sound. Doesn't that always just go through regular television, or is it have?
No, it's on the radio. And now I guess it's on through cell devices.
through your cell phones also. That scared the shit out of him. He
It
was like,
did freak my ass
ass
out.
out.
I'm like, what the hell is going on?
I'm like, no, I get Amber Alerts.
Because we got 22 minutes. That's what
Yes.
they say. You got 22 minutes, and
We're going to the library.
That's it.
Or no, we're staying here.
We're staying here.
We're staying right
That's
where we
it.
are.
So
Hell or high water.
But then I go to Publix to get some stuff for dinner,
Yeah.
and I'll be damned if I'm not in line and the woman behind me, her phone does the same thing, and I was like, y'all have got to quit that. Because I don't want to be in Publix and only have 22 minutes left to go. Because if I'll have somebody in front of me with a damn chip card. And
I'd walk out the door with whatever I had.
guess
I'm sorry.
so.
Arrest me now. Did you just hear the 22-minute warning?
That's right.
Yeah, I would be walking out with whatever I had in my chip.
Ah.
Yeah, fuck you. Sorry, Publix.
You know what's really cool?
Mm.
Teaching someone you love something that you are passionate about. Like when I taught you how to crochet,
Fair enough.
it bonded us. We got closer over it.
I used to be the same way
Yeah.
about music with my nephews.
Yes.
And friends of mine. I'm like, here's a old CD of mine. Here's my collection. Take this and go listen to it.
Right.
Kind of thing. I get that.
Okay, so that is one of the best bonding experiences you can have, is like teaching someone you love something that you're really passionate about.
Yes.
Now, if y'all remember last week's episode, Miss Caroline French in the UK and Whiteley in the UK
Was making her boy a poncho?
She was making her boy a poncho. Well, I got her video for this week.
Is he in it?
She decided that she was going to make him finish the poncho and learn to crochet.
Really?
And madness ensues.
But he did a good job.
You're going to find out.
Oh, or did he not?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Carolyn Finch.
the UK's favorite mother, take it away.
I thought you were going to say something else.
And then through the two.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh Jesus. So that.
Yep. And through the two.
Three. Oh, I
Just, well, you nearly had it.
Oh. And then back through.
Through the two.
What's going on? Oh. Are you okay?
Put it in.
Which in is broken to pieces?
Just put it in the hole. You don't normally have problems, I'm told. Right, do another one.
Wait, did I do it?
Yes.
Hey!
It's your poncho. You just.
That one?
Yeah.
And then, how could he do?
Who could he do?
No. Oh. Oh. Right.
See, you say it.
No,
Right.
I don't.
Right.
Shut up.
You can't tell your mummy to shut up.
Come on, man.
You're hooking it over. You cheat. You're hooking it over with your finger.
Oh, it hasn't worked.
Put it through. Don't pull it. You'll undo your stitch.
Okay.
Oh, it's all sweaty and sticky.
It was tense, okay?
It was something.
And that bit. How was yours so loose here?
Loosey goosey.
What does that mean?
You're not.
Okay.
Loosey goosey, remember?
Stop saying that. Alright, so that one.
Move your hand up.
It doesn't look like the rest of it.
Let's have a little look at this. Let's put your little stitch marker in.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay,
What happened there? I didn't do that one.
and do you want me to leave it in?
No.
What? That might be where your nipple sticks out. Look, it's a finger hole.
No finger holes.
Wait, don't dis flipping stuff. Go on your bike. Say bye-bye.
Hi.
Funny. Funny. Sweaty
man.
and stinky. He's
I
a
took
guitar
my notes,
player,
took
so
the
that
notes.
he's doing this all day. But you need to teach him this.
What is this?
Tension.
Oh, okay.
Get it? Or this one.
I don't want to talk about what he needs to do with these two.
The fingers.
Too sweaty.
Two pretty fingers. It's to keep his stick lubricated while he's playing his
Stop.
guitar. That's what he said.
Okay.
Oh, that's what he didn't
Oh
say
my
that.
God.
That was great.
That was hilarious. And first of all, you can tell so much about someone's enjoyment of life by their laughter.
Mm-hmm.
And Caroline, you cracking up like that, I could sit with you all day and have like a coffee or whatever and just listen to you laugh. I would
Yes.
feel
That was great.
so good.
And your son is a great sport. Great sport.
I liked at the very beginning, he was like, Jesus. And I'm like, that's funny coming from the boy. It looks like he's going to be in the main.
Yeah.
in the
You look
fucking
like Jesus. Now, I have to
the
say, did he
passion
cut
play.
his hair off to do that picture of him in the poncho? Or did he pull it back? You'll have to just say yay or nay.
I'm going to go with he
He pulled it back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tense. I could see how.
Go ahead.
Shit.
Put it in the hole. I've heard you don't have any trouble with that. Who the fuck has been talking to you about your son putting shit in holes?
Oh, man.
I'm just saying.
Okay, now when you ask, should you leave in that wrong stitch
Yeah.
in there, I'm thinking Caroline's going to be like a mom and be like, that way you always look at the stitch and remember the time we had together. But
Yeah.
no, she got all.
But you can put your nipples through them.
And now I'm going to have to find at least once a day to use the term loosey-goosey.
Oh, I use it all the time.
Do you now?
I do. I'm
Is
always
it-
saying loosey goosey.
Are you?
Yeah. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, loosey goosey. No?
No.
Okay, that's how I learned how to put a screw in.
But if you take more than one trip to the restroom in the morning, I'm going to go, I think you might be a little loosey-goosey.
I'm a little full and fuller.
Caroline, thank you so much. That was so much fun. And I love your videos. Keep them coming.
Yes.
Keep them coming.
Absolutely.
And I'm so glad you got to play with some software.
I think her son did that.
Oh, yeah, well, the
They
son
said-
did the software. Okay, that's cool.
Yes.
All right.
Apparently on a different computer. I'm not sure how that happened.
We're going to go ahead and mention that Miss Stephanie Chambers, is not with us this week. She
Oh,
has
no.
a family issue.
Yes.
It's none of our concern, but she told me about it, and y'all just send her your prayers.
Send some love and some energy.
Yes, and know that she has a very full plate right now.
Okay.
So, we love you.
Love you, dude.
And since we're on that side of the world, let's go ahead and check in with Rebecca from Sweden.
Rebecca Chainmail Queen.
Okay, we got to come up with a nickname for her. A really good, solid nickname.
Well, I thought that was
okay.
it.
That's a little too long. She's already got 4 names in her real name.
Oh, that's
So,
right.
it's not really making
It's not
it
making it easier for her.
I'm voting for Reba Swede. Rebecca
Okay.
from Sweden. Reba Swede.
Gotcha.
Reba
Sorry.
Swede.
I didn't know if Reba was a comparable
No.
abbreviation for Rebecca.
Rebe of Swede. So Reba Swede.
Reba Swede.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay, we'll work
We'll
with it.
stick with that for a minute.
She sent me an email. She says, I don't care what kind of nickname you give me. I love them all.
I like Rebecca of Chainmail Alley.
Yeah, again, it's no
See,
different
it's not
than
like-
saying
it's not-
her full-on
See, what would it be?
4-name name. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh.
I was waiting for you.
Oh.
Because remember we said, okay, that's great. We want to see you get a little freaky. We want to see
Okay.
get you a little freak out because
Yeah.
we know you got some in you.
Yeah.
Pull it out of you.
I just said I wanted you to look like Xena Warrior Princess and some chainmail and a hammer.
Fair enough.
If that's freaky,
Fair enough.
freak away.
I wanted to share it with you for the first time.
Okay.
So that we would both go, whatever. Okay?
Okay.
I want to share it with you for the first time. So here we go.
You share it with me for the first time. Sounds like the first time.
Shut up. Reba Squeed, take it away.
Take it.
Hi guys, it's Rebecca from Sweden again. Well, you asked for the chainmail, and here I am in full gear. I even let my hair down for once. Took off my glasses. I didn't have a hammer fillet, but I do have an axe. Double-headed one, Swedish steel, and I'm gonna take some patriotic pride of the steel, because Swedes are quite good at making steel. Then we have the handle, made by my father. It's not practical at all, but it looks nice. Yeah, I'm blind as a bat, so excuse me, I need my glasses. And my cat is an asshole right now. I think this is my 5th try and he just keeps on going around screaming. But I think you guys will survive. Yeah, the virtual truck. It's an awesome idea. I really like that you took the rain and made something positive of it. Stephanie, for you, I'm making 4 recipes today, so yeah, I'm quite busy. I'm making 1 main dish and 3, you can call them treats or desserts. One is actually a Swedish holiday treat for Christmas, and everyone with a sweet tooth will probably like it. I was suddenly called into work this week, so I haven't had much time to actually knit or crochet. I started a pair of socks. Wait, I will show them. In this color that I just love. Yeah, as I said, cat is being an asshole right now. Psst. Anyhow, when I'm making this, you're probably out at Nora Sugar Shack. I hope you have a really good time there. And yeah, I don't remember much more to say actually. It hasn't happened much because I've been so busy. Well, you have an awesome time, guys. Bye-bye.
Great.
Okay, again, I cannot wait to do this Christmas episode. I cannot wait to do this.
And thank you.
Christmas episode.
The outfit was great. Your father's work on that axe was really cool, and you're right, completely impractical.
I doubt it. You're going to want that thing when the zombie apocalypse happens.
That's
Hell
right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the chainmail, and that was really cool.
That was
by the way.
awesome. Yeah.
By the way, thank you very much, Rebecca.
So I guess we should ask: do you do it for cosplay or
what is it, LARP?
I
It
don't know
could
what
be
that
LARP.
is.
LARP is live action role playing.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
And
So
that's where people would dress up in get-ups like those and throw not golf balls.
golf balls. Dress up in chainmail, throw golf
balls at each
people.
other. They act like they have foam swords and shields, and they go out
Okay.
and had big battles. Some people throw like tennis balls,
Mhm.
and they're marked as spells. So if you get hit by a tennis ball, you've been hit by a lightning spell, and
All right.
you get
That
totally
sounds fun.
points. Yeah, it looks very fun. I've
Okay.
never done it, but it does look fun.
The axe kicks ass.
Yes,
That
it does.
axe fucking kicks ass.
Yeah.
I want you. I don't know how you feel about when strangers come into your little apartment or whatever.
Mm.
If I lived alone and I was a girl, that's the first thing I'd want sitting right there in the corner. So anyone who walked in would be like, damn, shit, okay, not messing with this one.
Well, I had a friend of mine, a female friend, that did that. She had a chain mace that she hung by her door.
There you go. Simple.
If there was a tragedy at the door,
A
tragedy.
Door.
She could bring her chain mace right on in there.
That's right.
That's right.
Oh, and Rebecca was talking about doing recipes for Stephanie.
Yes. Remember,
That's right.
cookbook is coming our way.
There's a cookbook on its way. Stephanie is fully in charge, editor at large
Yes.
of this cookbook. It's our official Knitter Be Damned cookbook. We don't have a title yet. I've been busy. Stephanie's been busy.
Shouldn't the official Knitter Be Damned cookbook be the title?
But it's going to have a subtitle,
Or
Like,
Die in the Kitchen. Right, no, that's not really good. Remember like the anime I used to watch that had 2 titles? You're like,
I can't
Sora.
keep track of your anime, man. I cannot keep track of your anime. And I got to tell you, when I'm sitting here working and I hear him having his anime fits back there and watching numerous shows, Those theme songs are the craziest theme songs ever. It's
Are
like
they?
a mix of like a bunch of Japanese kids dropped acid and then start singing bad pop songs.
Sometimes. There's one I was watching the other day that had like this super heavy metal Danzig meets Skinny Puppy kind of theme song. So it really is kind of all over the board. But
I
he
like
is right.
Skinny Puppy.
A lot of times it sounds like a bunch of manic Chinese, Asian children. I don't know how Asian because they come from all over the world, trying to sing an American pop song.
And they have a name. It's J-pop.
Yes, they call it J-pop.
J-pop. And if you're ever interested, go to NHK World and look at some of their TV shows.
Yes.
Where they have like their J-pop like
They're
showcase.
cute little blonde Asian voices don't exist other than in a bottle.
But none of them will ever reach the caliber of Shonen Knife. Remember them from the 90s? Shonen Knife were these three Japanese girls.
Yeah. They do this theme song for the Teen Titans.
They were the
old cartoon.
best ever.
See?
Because they were in their little cute little uniforms,
And
and
the
then
three girls.
Then they belted it.
Yes.
Yes,
They
were a lot of
did. They
fun.
did their first live show with Sonic Youth in the States.
There you go.
I believe. I may be wrong, but I believe that definitely Sonic Youth went over there and did shows with them.
Rebecca, that sock knitting you were doing,
Love the color.
Yes, the colors are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, your socks are kicking ass.
Yes.
I love it. I'm a sock guy. I love knitting.
He does.
I've got mine on right now.
He's going to put his foot up and everybody's going to die. Ooh, no, that actually worked out. How about that? Now, is that from that's not from the
The mini skis?
Bobbins, is it?
No. This is Lion Brand Sockies, I think they call it.
Oh, okay.
They only make it in a couple of colors. And I've got two of them so far. This one and the complimentary greenish one.
Which I like.
Yeah, I
Well,
like them.
I have a 16-inch foot, so Gregory won't make me socks. It would take like 3 skeins to make me a sock.
A sock.
Not just, you know.
And he has legs like a tree trunk, so his calves are as big as my head. So
That's right, that's my legs.
doing the
ladies.
normal like 46, cast on or 48 cast on
96.
divide on 3, that would never work.
96 and 104, baby. That's right. I don't know what that means. I don't know what he's talking about. I feel like we're doing code. No, I have to be.
Okay. So before we go, we wanted to remind you that we're having this fundraiser for the next 2 days to help our neighbor.
Yes.
And we really want this to happen because after 18 years of her being hurt by people, we want her to know that there are actually people out there that really do care.
Yeah. And I hate to bring this on a sad note, but we had invited her and her group down, family down, for one night just to hang out, and we had snacks. And she had come to Gregory the next day, and she had thanked him, and she was like, that's the first time anyone has ever invited me into their house. She's 55 years old.
Yeah.
And she said, no one has ever offered me a snack or welcomed me into their home but a couple of strangers.
Yeah.
For the first time in her life, that had happened
It was
for
the
her.
first time someone had invited her into their home and gave her snacks and that kind of thing.
Yes.
That's the world she's been living in for 2 decades that we know of. God only knows what her childhood was like. But, that tore me up inside. I'm like, so that's why when she's fallen in love with, whenever she comes down, I'll make a pot of coffee and I'll make it in a French press. That's the easiest way to make coffee.
Yeah.
She's fallen in love with it. So now whenever I make a pot, I'll make 2. Because she's got one of those giant, like,
Thermoses.
things.
Yes.
And we'll just pour the whole French press in there. And so I'm going to get her one for Christmas.
That's a great
Get her one
idea.
for Christmas.
Show her how to use it.
But in the meantime, so if y'all really want to help out, you can go to our shop.
Yeah.
Or you can hit the donate button. Either, like I said, if you're watching this on our Facebook group, I think the links are up there. And if you're watching this on YouTube, the links are down here. So if you like the intro to our show, both The Strange Friend and My Little Dress are in the show. And I think we just found a way to freaking...
Accessorize my strange friends.
yes. Oddly enough.
They need to shrink it up a little bit. I mean, the dress, trust me, he said the dress was a little big. He needs to fill out some.
Anyway, so thank you all and have a wonderful night, and we'll
Yes.
see y'all next time.
Absolutely. Love y'all.
Bye now.
Bye.